So I've had a lot of shit happening on my end within like the past 3 months, for sure. And it's kind of hard to find a time to sit down at this point and actually do a game. But I have a game, and I'm just going to do said game right now while I definitely have the time. So it's a little bit of a shorter one. It's against Mufasa, so you know it's going to be a funny one. Never anything serious between us. But we got some monotype action going on. My mono normal with, his mono normal with a mega versus my mono normal with, mono electric with a mega. Oh my god, I cannot talk. But I'm going to go and lead off with my physically defensive Zapdos. He's going to go ahead and lead off with his Kecleon. Matchup is more or less in my favor starting out, but since he probably has the power-up punch, it's not going to be in my favor for long because he's just a coverage machine. On top of that, I don't really have a lot I can do to him. If he's Assault Vested, I can maybe go for Discharge and a Roar immediately after that. But, I mean, outside of that, I didn't really plan on staying in anyway, so I go into Rotom Wash because my game plan is going to be to just end up burning him, but he's not going to want to stay in on that. So although he does go for a Power Punch right now and get a nice little boost, the intention is not to stay in when he could just as easily go out to a special attacker, which I think in this case is going to be his Porygon Z, or he could have gone out to a Facade user. There's a decent amount of those on Mono Normal, like Ursaring and Swellow, neither of which I think he brought on this team, but Porygon Z definitely does threaten this thing out, but at the same time, I realized I don't really have anything that wants to take it on, so I might as well stay in with Rotom and see how much I can do to this thing with a Pain Split, because I know I'll be able to live it from the amount of HP I'm at. But the problem is how much am I going to live it at, and what do I do to respond from there? So if he knocks me out, I'm pretty sure he's going to end up being Specs. Or maybe that was like timid Specs damage, I don't know. If it was modest Specs damage, I would probably have died, I would assume. I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with damage on Porygon Z on Rotom Wash, physically defensive one at least. But at 2 shots after the Pain Split, it doesn't have too much HP left. I'm pretty sure it's manageable at this point, and I don't think it's a Scarfed one necessarily. So I'm actually going to go out into my my Electivire, and I do confirm that by being able to outspeed it with the Ice Punch and knock it out. I go for the Ice Punch, just you know, kind of expecting Diggersby, and it would knock it out from that range, so that's fine. So he's going to go into a Staraptor right now, which definitely confirms that he's more than likely going to be Choice Scarf. This is going to be his Choice Scarfer. Although it's pretty likely he's going to end up going for the Double Edge, I found it kind of weird that he went for the Brave Bird, especially because I do happen to only have a mono electric team. I don't have like an electric steel on this team or an electric rock, so Double Edge would definitely have been the play to make there because he would have been able to two-shot me. I'm pretty sure that was just a momentary lapse in judgment, which is, you know, it happens, it's fine, it's all good. So he's gonna go out into his Chinchino, and I'm thinking I should be able to take this hits fairly well. I unfortunately do not get the paralysis off of this Discharge. I'm kind of jumping a little bit ahead of time. But I figure, you know, 5 Rock Blasts, it's going to do a lot, but I'm hoping it won't take me down too low. And it turns out it actually takes me a little bit lower than I wanted to because he does happen to get a crit, I think, on 1 or 2 of these, maybe? Maybe just a lot more damage than I expected on 1 or all of them, honestly. But I'm going to go for a Roost here to get rid of the Rock-type weakness, and it's not really going to help me out too much, I think. I end up at like roughly the same amount of HP, but I think he's able to roll a little bit higher. He gets like 2 crits or something like that. I think all he needs is 1 more crit in there, and or maybe just really high rolls overall. But it's definitely in his favor because he's got 5 hits going on per turn, and I think he got him good to go on that one. So I probably should have gone for Discharge on that one. I was just more concerned with the survivability of my physical wall over anything else. But I do have a good setup turn here with Ampharos because I was thinking, okay, you know what? He's got to be like Choice or something like that if he keeps going for Rock Blast, because he could have gone for Tail Slap, predicting my my Roost in there. I'm thinking I don't... Oh, no, wait, that's right. I was slower. Just kidding. But I'm pretty sure I should be able to take this thing on just fine. So the other thing I could have done is I could have held onto my Mega and seen if Static procced, and then just gone for the Agility, but I'm pretty sure I still would have been... Would I have been faster after an Agility? I think I would have been faster. Wouldn't have gotten Stab on the Dragon Pulse until the Diggersby switched in, though. And that was my main reason for going for that. So maybe I should have held on to the Mega thinking about it, because I think Ampharos is just a little bit naturally faster than Mega Ampharos. This crit right here, I'm actually going to go ahead and say that this crit actually matters, because he's got other priority users on his team that would be able to get the job done, or would need probably one more form of priority. So I think his Kecleon has Shadow Sneak instead of Sucker Punch, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, you know, he does have Fake Out and Shadow Sneak, so that's fine. And Pharros not doing a lot, and I think, unfortunately, I lose at this point in the game because I have nothing to reliably take on as Lopunny. Now, right here, I think I choke, and I end up going for a superpower instead of a, or no, I ended up going for the Wild Charge, thank God. I was thinking that was a play I would have made, but I was tempted to go for the Crunch, I think, instead of the Wild Charge. But he goes for Sucker Punch right here, as I believe I am going to go for a Facade and knock him out. Unfortunately, Guts Luxray does not do a lot this game. I think I'm able to live the toxic damage from here, but I think I just end up dying to a quick attack from the Diggersby. And I get a disappointing thing that happens in a couple of turns from here, but it's my Diggersby, or his Diggersby and his Lopunny versus, I believe, my Luxray, my Electivire, and my Pikachu. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to go for Pikachu right now because I should be able to live a quick attack from a Diggersby. And I guess I underestimated Diggersby. I don't know. I was like, okay, it's just a quick attack, that's all. And it turns out I just die outright to it. So, moral of the story, do not switch in a Pikachu on a Life Orb Diggersby. It's not a good plan. Nothing's going to work out for you. I get a crit on this Ice Punch, which I'm not going to lie, that was actually really satisfying. I'm pretty sure it mattered too, but honestly, it just made the score a little bit closer than it needed to be because it would have been a 2-0 otherwise in his favor. And now it's just a 1-0 because he can honestly just Mega and I think go for a Fake Out on this turn and then just return on the next turn because that's what Lopunny does. So on that note, get used to seeing Mega Lopunny on this channel. He just goes straight for a return. He knew he was going to be faster. Okay, I guess that works out just fine. But like I was saying, get used to seeing Mega Lopunny. No, wait, no, just kidding. The Intercollegiate Tournament that I'm going to be a part of, and I'm going to have a series for it on my channel. I'm not sure if I want to do live battles for that or post-narrated battles, but a bunch of different colleges are going to be playing each other in Smogon Standard, and I think the rule set for that is Greninja is allowed, and there are no Oras Megas, so I raised both of my eyebrows to that in confusion, and I was going to say, okay, yeah, I'm going to make a Mega Lopunny team and use it for that, and I realized I can't actually even do that, so yeah, I got to figure out a team that's like XY compatible, which is going to be dumb. But, oh well. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you are more than welcome to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. I'll try to get you guys another game sometime going on in the week. I've got a couple of days off. I got to see how things work out. Like I said, things are really busy on my end, but I make time whenever I can, and I try to do showdown sessions as well whenever I can too. So, potential stream tomorrow or Thursday is something I'm planning for. If you guys want to come out to that, I will leave details in the, I don't know, just follow my Twitter or my Facebook or whatever. I'll tweet when it happens for sure. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.